accountability buddies. This is Les, and another episode of Less is More Healthy. And I just got out of the doctor's office, and things are good. So I was going to wait until episode 80 to do this update, but I figure since I'm fresh out of the office, still have the little barcode tag on me, which I'm going to just take that off now. I thought I would just go ahead and do that update. So I can't get it off. Like I said before, previously, right after, like, my lab results come in really quickly. And that's cool. So I was able to see them. I knew my numbers were good. My cholesterol is down into the, like, low normal range, which I think means I can get off the cholesterol medication soon enough. But I'll find that out in September at my yearly physical. We'll have a conversation about that. Also, my blood pressure is really good. So I'm wondering if I'll be able to get off the blood pressure medication as well and just be on the Rybelsus. She did offer to put me on the next step up medication, which is not Rybelsus, but Ozempic, which is a stronger medication, which means I would lose weight faster, and possibly get the blood sugars down, even lower. My blood sugar, my A1C is a 6.1, which is maintained evenly, from the last time I had my A1C done 3 months ago, which, seeing it level for that amount of time apparently is very good. So I'm happy with that. At first I was pretty, like, bummed out that the A1C hadn't dropped that back down into normal levels. But keeping it consistent is also good. So that's a positive. And things are just looking really positive with all of those numbers. So I did decide that I would like to stay on the 14 milligram dose of Rybelsus for the rest of the summer, because I want to see what happens with the diet and the exercise, and I don't want to lose weight too fast. I know from my past history that when I lose weight too fast, it's not good. So I would rather lose it slow and steady, and maintain that, rather than just, like, lose it all over the summer. I really want to see what the longer distance cycling does, what the cycling to work does. I just want to see how all of that works out in terms of the blood sugars, if that brings it down, if that brings the weight back down. So I'm just, like, keeping it where it's at. And then if things don't seem to be changing, then we'll look at, potentially, going on to the Ozempic, instead of just the Rybelsus. So, yeah, sorry, just rolling up the car window because someone else pulled into the parking lot. So, yeah, all good things with the health, on the health front. I'm feeling good. I'm all healed up from the ridiculous, stupid fall that I took. And, I do still have, I can still feel where the bruise is at on my hip and, on my hand, but I don't hurt like I did. Take a little Tylenol or Advil and I feel fine. I don't even need Tylenol or Advil at this point. So then the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the bike update. I wanted to give a brief update about the bike situation. So, as I mentioned in the last couple of episodes, I had decided that if one or of the 3 bikes that was available in a size small, I would put an offer in, or I would go and check them out and see if they fit. And, so yesterday, I did not put in the offer on the Cannondale because that is way up in New Hampshire. It's not way up it's a substantial drive. Whereas, a Kona Lava Dome in a size small showed up on Facebook Marketplace for $180. And I instantly saved it because I was like, Kona would be a great bike to have. The frame is steel. It's a 26-inch wheel. It's a small frame. That might fit me. So I saved it instantly. The next time I opened up, he dropped it down to $140. So I was like, oh, that's, it's on my way home, in a nice neighborhood, which is an important thing when buying things off, Facebook Marketplace and, Craigslist. So I was like, if it's still available on Wednesday, I'm going to email him Wednesday night about meeting him on Thursday and, see if it's available. So, it's all hinging around my paycheck. So it was still available on Wednesday. I sent him a message and just said, hey, I can get to where you're at in Salem after 7 p.m. on Thursday or the same on Friday. Just let me know what works for you. And he said, either day works. Text me, gave me his phone number when you're on your way, and I will give you my address. So that's what I did. Yesterday, on my way, as I mentioned yesterday in the video, in the vlog, I got cash before work. I got $140. I was willing to pay $140 for that bike frame, because it's a Kona frame, with great components on it. So I was going to offer him less, and I got the cash, and, he pumped up the tires for me, let me take it for a spin. The frame is the perfect size for me. I can adjust the reach with different handlebars, different stems, all of that fun stuff. So just looking at it, giving it a test ride, it just felt good. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I think this bike fits me. And I explained to him all about like being a short person. He's a tall man. He's like, yeah, I bought it for my kid 10 years ago when she was in elementary school. Now she's in high school. And, she's 5'10". The bike is way too small for her. I was like, I would imagine it is too small for her. Apparently the kid rode it right up until she was too tall for it. And it is in good shape. He clearly had it like maintained on the regular, but it was obviously used and well loved. There's road grime on it. This kid put some miles on it. But it's still in great shape. So, that's awesome. So when I was about to ask him if he'd take 100 for it, he's like, I'll take 100 for it. So I didn't even have to argue with him. And, money exchange, threw it in the back of my car, got it home, adjusted the seat, took it for a spin. And I don't know if I could have found a frame with a more perfect standover height. It's just, I am so happy. Like, there's something really great about getting on a bike that has the right size frame after riding a bike that is a little too tall and a little too short for, months on end. So I am looking forward so much to putting miles on this bike. Just really looking forward to it. So that's all great. Trying to think of anything else. So I am struggling with the idea of updating this frame, because, when I was looking it up, it is a 1995 Kona, Lava Dome, which was not their high-end bike. So I don't know why I'm squeamish about updating it. It wasn't a high-end bike at the time. It was their entry-level bike shop bike. So it was around $600, with decent components on it, infinitely upgradable. But everything on the bike, except for the seat and the pedals, is original. Everything is completely original and in fantastic shape. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this bike. But I'm looking forward to playing with this bike. I'm looking forward to riding it and packing some miles onto it. So it is supposed to rain this Saturday, so I might not get to ride the bike this Saturday, I might work on the bike in the basement. I might bring it down into the basement and work on it because I just want to get this bike on the road. I want to get this bike moving, and just, I want to enjoy this bike. So I'm super, super stoked at all of this. Really happy about, first off, the price, getting a decent frame in my size for $100. All of the other frames that I was looking at were over $200, and they were Cannondales. And they were all also aluminum frames. Now, a lot of people talk about steel versus aluminum. I love an aluminum frame. I've always had really good luck with aluminum frames. Never had bad luck with an aluminum frame. And so both of the Cannondale bikes I was looking at were aluminum frames, but they were also more than double the price. So, I'm happy to have gotten this Kona, with the group set that's currently on it. It's completely usable. It also, he went and took it to the bike shop and had it tuned up before selling it, which is kind of mind blowing. It's like not really good business sense, but hey, I'll take it. And I obviously did take it because the bike's mine now. It's in my garage. I was really tempted today to throw it in the trunk of the car because I don't have to be at work until noon. It's one of the things that I do when I do have a medical appointment on a Friday. I schedule it so that I don't come in until noon that day. So not in until noon. I'm going to go take a walk. I'm going to go out to Winter Island. I'm sitting at the Willows. I did record a vlog and I decided to redo it. I did it at the medical center. But the background was so noisy. I decided not to use it and just reshoot it here at the Willows. So, I'm really looking forward to this weekend. I'm looking forward to this bike. I've got great news in terms of my health and, you know, my A1C is great. My cholesterol is great. My top number on my blood pressure was great. The lower number, not as great, but that should be solved by riding a bike more, which is something that I'm totally loving doing. So I don't know, like if I'd known that a lot of my physical health problems could be solved by riding a bike more, I might have ridden a bike more. Yeah. So ride more bikes for your health. Both mental and physical, apparently. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I thank you for being here. And I hope that me sharing my journey helps you on your health journey. And I hope that, you are getting good news on your health journey as I am. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for helping me keep myself accountable. It is so important that I do this. Even when I'm not posting the videos, I'm recording a video. Like when I don't walk, I sometimes record videos and don't post them. And I think just the talking to the camera is like I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to me. And that's what's keeping me accountable. And I'm sharing that journey with you, which I think is important for me. And maybe it's important for you. I don't know. Leave a comment. Tell me, is it important for you? If it is important for you, share this with your social medias and we'll see if it grows the channel at all. So anyway, thank you for being here and I will see you next time.